Hello student, Assalamu alaikum. This is Ataur Rahman, your English teacher. I hope you all are fine. So today I will be talking about English first paper. So let's go to the main topic.
So, dear students, we can see three pictures. So, can you see the pictures and think about the pictures? And I will ask you some questions. Number one, what do you see in the picture? What are they doing? Or have you seen them in your locality? And what will you call them? That means, who are they? Yes, I think you will be able to guess. They are young children, and we call it street children because we find them in the street, on the roads, everywhere. Okay, we can see also another picture. There are three pictures. Can you guess today's topic? Yes, the pictures are really pathetic, and we feel sad to see these pictures because the children are struggling here for food and the children are struggling to live. Here the difference between a happy child or a child nearly to die. So today's topic is Amerigo, a street child. We will find it in Unit 8, Lesson 4. In this lesson, we see the picture. This is a boy. His name is Amerigo. He is a street child. And in this class, the learning outcomes, that means by the end of the lesson, students will be able to identify the synonyms and antonyms of the new words, use new words in answering the questions. You will be able to make a dialogue, and you will differentiate between the students' lives, that means your lives and Amerigo's lives. And finally, you will summarize Amerigo's story. So I'd like to give you some ideas about Amerigo's life in short. This is Amerigo, the child. He is 13 years old. His parents are separated, and finally, he is also separated from his parents. He started working, selling ice cream, collecting trash, shoe shining, and he suffered from disease. Now, one dream, Amerigo wants to lead a peaceful life in a peaceful own home. Okay, so let's go for some new words or vocabulary. What do you think about the word separated? What does it mean? Yes, you see the picture, you will understand the word separated. Yes, it's a funny picture, but the word is very shocking. Separated means detached or cut into two. But the antonyms of this word separated means united or associated. That means staying together. Okay, let's see an example. Amerigo's parents are separated from each other. Okay, another word, trash. Trash, you see, so many things we throw every day into the dustbin, or we throw so many unwanted things, our household waste. These all things are called trash. That means these are waste or rubbish. The antonyms, we may call it cleanliness or usable things. We can say a sentence, Amerigo used to collect trash. Okay. Can you see the word vendor? Yes, this person is a vendor. So, what does the word vendor mean actually? Yes, It may be a hawker, or dealer, or seller. And antonym, the vendor means seller, so antonym is customer or buyer. Let's see the example. Amerigo used to sell trashes to a vendor. So vendor means who buys and sells something. Suppose this person is a vendor. And the new word dump. Yes, this is called dump, where we threw the waste or dirty things. That means depot or rubbish pile, where we keep our dirty things. Let's see the sentence. We should use dumps for throwing our waste. Another word, disease. Yes, we know the word disease when we get infected or illness or when we become sick. This is called disease. That means attack or unsoundness. And the antonyms of the word disease, soundness or good health or health. Let's see the sentence. My friend suffered from serious diseases who worked in dumps. Okay? So let's read about Amerigo. You see, Amerigo is a boy. He is 13 years old. Already we have known the fact. And he lives on the street alone. Here I have actually given some words, red marks, because these are the key words. Because Amerigo lives on the street and his parents are separated, and finally both of his parents don't want Amerigo. Now Amerigo's mother is married to another man, and Amerigo's father lives far away, and Amerigo begged his father to send him some money that he could buy a bus ticket, and Amerigo is still waiting. But his father hasn't answered. It's really shocking and it's very sad. Okay, the streets are now my home. That means Amerigo lives on the street. Sometimes I find work. I used to collect trash, means rubbish or dirty things, and sell it to a vendor. That means who collect this rubbish and sell. I stopped doing that after I had a serious infection, and a doctor told me to stay away from the trash dump. Wow, that's really shocking and really dangerous for the boy. Once I worked for an ice cream shop owner and sold ice cream on the beach, but I got no money in return. The owner of the shop gave me something to eat. The owner of the shop gave Amerigo only some food and let me sleep in his hut at night. So the owner also exploited Amerigo. The work was difficult and painful. The ice cream box is quite heavy when it is full. I had to work for hours offering my ice cream to whoever wanted to buy. There were days when I could not even sell one ice cream. So these days are really painful for Amerigo. Now the last part. In a way, I am lucky because I am alive. But Amerigo is happy that he is alive. My friends who worked sorting rubbish in dumps often suffer from serious diseases. Yes, these are the keywords, serious diseases. One of them was recently killed after he fell into a hole that opened up in the pile of trash. Wow, it's really sad and shocking that this type of boys are often killed. But nobody takes care or nobody knows. Many of us work for 10 to 12 hours. It's really inhuman and really painful, and get so little in return that we can't even buy food. They work 10 to 12 hours, but in return, they don't get enough money to buy food. Shoe shining is very popular among the street kids. Kids means children. A few of my friends also work in factories and workshops. Yes, some of them work in factories or workshops. A boy I know lost one of his eyes after a piece of hot glass flew into his eyes. You see, you can understand how painful the boy's life is. In a glass factory, the boy lost his eye while he worked. The owner refused to pay for medical help and fired him. The owner should have helped the boy or paid for medical help, but the owner did not pay the medical help, rather, he fired him, that means sacked him from the job. For me, like all other children on the street, it's very hard. I am always hungry and I don't know where I will sleep. The sleeping place or the living place, it's totally uncertain for Amerigo or this type of children. The next night, I would like to live in my own home and sleep there in peace. Really, the street children, they have only one dream, that they will take some food and they will sleep in peace in their own home. The nights are very cold in the winter. You can die of cold in the street. The Amerigo has expressed his pain, sufferings, or struggle he is facing in his life. So we have read this passage about Amerigo and we have understood, we have got clear idea about the lifestyle or life situation of street child or street children in our country. Now, dear students, try to find the answers of these questions or try to answer the questions. Who is Amerigo? I am not going to help you because you have to try. Where do street children sleep? Definitely it's very easy to answer. Street children sleep on the street or on the park or anywhere or in an open place. What was Amerigo's first job? Definitely you have to find it from the passage, from the text. What made him stop doing that job? I just want to give you the clue that disease, illness or sickness. Now I'd like to give you a homework. You can try. Imagine you are Amerigo. Just you think that you are in the place of Amerigo. And Rumpa is your partner, is your friend who also lives on the street. Now make a conversation between you and your partner using these words. The words are separation, trash, vendor, dump. So this is the homework you have to try. I hope it will be very easy for you, but really this lesson or this story of the street child Amerigo, it's really shocking and really sad for us, and we have a great learning from this text that we have to be careful or we have to be very kind to this type of street children, because we have to understand their struggle, we have to understand their situation, and we have to understand their pain they face in their life. So thank you very much. Again, I'd like to come with another lesson. So till then, goodbye, take care. Assalamu alaikum.